If you're anything like me, maybe you've noticed that drinking isn't making you exactly happy. You have a few on Friday night and wake up on Saturday morning feeling rough on the edges. You didn't sleep very well, you don't feel very energetic or enthusiastic about the day, and you kind of just wish you could go under the covers. You see, I used to drink every single weekend, which means that by Monday morning I woke up feeling like crap. I looked at my relationship with alcohol and realized it wasn't entirely making me happy. Sometimes I drank too much, sometimes I didn't, and I really didn't know where to go from there. I knew that it wasn't allowing me to keep up with my health goals, eating well and working out. It always made me feel sluggish and like I was always 5 steps behind. I also felt stuck in my life, like I wasn't really achieving my life goals either. But I just didn't know what to do. What was I supposed to do? Quit drinking and become like an alcoholic that has to go to AA meetings? That wasn't right for me. And so I have the secret here for you today about what to do if you're not happy with your relationship with alcohol. And no, it doesn't mean quitting drinking forever. My name is Karolina Rzadkowska, and I'm an alcohol-free life coach behind the space Euphoric Alcohol Free, which is literally designed to be a space for anyone to reevaluate the role of alcohol in their lives and see how the pattern of habits and the power of lifestyle and societal conditioning actually create habits that make us feel pretty stuck when it comes to drinking. It's not you, it's not your fault. It's literally how alcohol has meant to always affect your body and brain. And we come from a society where it's literally kind of abnormal not to drink. And so when you start to realize maybe there's a call on your heart, an intuitive message from your inner guide that you're made for more, that you're made for more than waking up feeling lousy, that you're made for more than doing the same thing every weekend, that you're made for more than escaping stress by numbing out with wine, and that you're made to actually create a life that you don't need to escape from, that you design the lifestyle of your dreams, a life that you really love. If you feel that calling on your heart, that means that your inner guide is speaking to you, that your intuition is telling you something you need to hear. And now here's the thing that often happens. We hear this voice of the inner guide and we freak out, right? Because what does it mean? Oh, I have to quit drinking forever. I have to slap a label on myself. I have to go to AA meetings. And then we don't do anything. We just stay stuck. Studies actually show that the amount of time we realize alcohol isn't making us happy to the time we make sustainable changes about it in our lives is 7 years. Now, that's about right for me, and I'm guessing it might be similar for you too. The reason why we don't make changes to our relationship with alcohol is because once we even contemplate making a change, we think we have to get married to the alcohol-free lifestyle. We think we have to go quit drinking forever and never ever touch alcohol again. And the thing is when you put that idea up, it's basically like committing to marriage before you've even gone on the first date. Can you imagine if you had to commit to marriage before you even went on a first date with some guy or girl to realize if you even like them? And so what often happens then is you push it off. You're like on Monday morning, oh my gosh, that didn't feel very well, but what am I gonna do, And then so you tell yourself, I'm going to drink less, I'm going to quit drinking, whatever it is. And by Friday night, that idea is out the window because you're like, wow, that was way too extreme. What was I thinking? Of course I can't just quit drinking. And the cycle repeats itself over and over, week after week, week after week, keeping you more and more stuck. Now, here's the number one secret to changing your relationship with alcohol. Drop the words quit forever. Get it out of your vocabulary. Honestly, it's one of the most vaguest goals you could possibly make because when are you successful? When you die? That doesn't make any sense. Get rid of the idea of quitting forever and just decide to take a break. A break is literally like going on the first date with someone. You get to know them and decide if you want to take another date with them, and maybe another, and maybe another. And who knows, maybe you'll fall in love with this person and decide that you do want to commit and that you do want to get married to that person. But don't force yourself to decide whether you want to get married before you even go on the first date. So the next time you realize that alcohol is not serving you and it's not making you entirely happy, maybe you wake up on a Monday morning regretting the weekend, maybe you just feel stuck in a rut and that your health goals are on pause and you're not losing the weight you want to lose, or maybe that your life goals feel like unfulfilled and that you're bored or that you feel like you're just playing a role and taking care of the kids and just getting by. I want you to challenge yourself to a break from alcohol, not quitting forever. I want you to dip a toe into the dating game and see how this new lifestyle will make you feel. When clients work with me in my course Become Euphoric, they report the most renowned sense of energy, a new sense of self-love, more confidence, getting promotions at work, losing weight, eating better, and feeling so much more comfortable in their skin. They also discover what actually makes them happy, because when we are conditioned to drink out of boredom or something that we think is fun, we never get to discover what organically makes us happy, what really brings us joy in this world. And you deserve to find what you're truly passionate about so that you don't need a chemical elixir to feel good. Real life makes you feel good. You feel energized and alive by discovering your passions and your inner creativity, and those things will bring you utterly fulfillment and meaning in your lifetime. Long-term contentment over immediate gratification in a glass. You deserve to discover these things. My clients report finding passions like writing books, getting back into the arts, launching businesses, growing businesses, forming communities themselves, and really just becoming alive to their fullest potential. The thing is, alcohol lowers your self-esteem. It's just like diet culture. One day, soon enough, you drink too much and you let yourself down. You invite in guilt and shame, and it just erodes your self-esteem week after week after week, making you fundamentally believe that you can't achieve the dreams that you have for yourself. When you take a break from alcohol, suddenly you conquer your Achilles heel. Suddenly you find the tools and the resources you need to manage your emotions in healthier ways. Take back your sociability and confidence so you stop outsourcing it to alcohol and find your own sober socializing skills when you become truly confident in who you are. You find pastimes and new hobbies and new passions that truly fulfill you and are so much more gratifying than a fermented beverage in a glass. You become alive and awake to your life and alive and awake to your potential. And then you get to decide. Once you've walked this break from alcohol, you get to decide at the end of the day, do you want to go back or not? Do you want to drink occasionally or not? You don't have to be married to quitting forever. You just have to be willing to take the first break. Just go on a date. That's all. And so I'm inviting you today to join me in Become Euphoric, which is your 8-week guided break from alcohol, where you're going to not only learn and discover what truly makes you happy, but why it's so hard to make changes with habits and conditioning, and get you the tools you need to actually rewire your brain and your subconscious desires and habits in the first place. Because when you don't have the desire anymore for drinking, then you get the ultimate control. You're in the driver's seat and you get to decide what you want to do. Studies actually show that people who take a break from alcohol, 80% end up not going back. And it's not because they're forced into it or they're shooting themselves into abstinence. They literally fall in love with what they discover on the other side. So don't let yourself not experience this incredible miracle in your life because you're scared of getting married forever and quitting drinking forever. That's bogus. Again, like I said earlier, if your goal is to quit drinking forever, when are you ever successful? When you die? Instead, think about taking a break, a short break where you get to truly experience life in a new way. You get to decide at the end of the day what you want to do. You get to date before you commit to getting married and find the true lifestyle that brings you the most joy, happiness, fulfillment, passion, and meaning in your life. So if you're interested in joining me in Become Euphoric, it's your 8-week guide to take a break from alcohol and unlock your full potential. I hope to see you there.